Okay, so originally tried to start the STI for the first time last night and didn't go very good. Made a couple rookie mistakes. Of course, my first time really doing one of these. I had pulled the fuse for the fuel pump when I first started so that I could start the engine, let it run itself out of gas, and clear any of the pressure out of the fuel lines before I took them all apart. Well, I tried to start the car without putting the fuse back in for the fuel pump. That was mistake number one. Mistake number two, Cobb had told me that the fuel pressure sensor and the ethanol sensor could be put in series with each other and hooked to a single TGV harness in the wiring harness. That's not true. I don't know why I thought that would work. You can't have two signals on the same circuit. I just figured there was enough wiring in there to have two separate circuits. That does not work. So I got some error codes for fuel pressure, was causing an issue, weird stumbling. It started, but idle was all over, really rough. And it looked like I was getting a misfire almost. No misfire check engine light codes though, which was a little interesting. Anyway, long story short, I swapped the coil wires on the driver's side. And then I couldn't get it to start at all. I did fix the fuel pressure sensor and sent it to its own TGV on the passenger side, kept the ethanol sensor on the driver's side. And then I still could not find a wiring diagram because I did not mark the fuel injectors or the coil pack wires when I took the harness out. So I thought that I'd be able to figure out which ones went where based on kind of the length of the harness. Definitely not true. Once I got it out and put it back in, it was a little confusing which ones went where. iWire saved the day. I bought a lot of these sensors and gauges from them, and they really helped me out. They just sent me the actual wiring colors. So I was right on the driver's side initially when the car started and had a rough idle. However, we're wrong on the passenger side for the coil packs. So I just remedied that, and the fuel injectors were all hooked up correctly, but I wanted to double check those too. So I had asked, and of course, Brian over at iWire, big shout out to you guys. You're going to save the day. So this is the first start where it actually runs. Engine is cold. There's still no coolant in it or anything. So we're just going to fire it up, let it run for a minute. I'll probably stop the video and then start getting some coolant in it and stuff like that. So here it goes. Please work.